Otti says perpetrators may have come from outside the state. Thanks Army for de-escalating tension. And of course, 100% it is very possible. The news in detail, please. Abia State Governor Alex Otti, OFR, stated that revenge is not the right expression, but to smoke out the terrorists who apparently came from outside the state to destabilize the good things happening in the state. I heard when the army talked about revenge, I think the right expression should have been that we'll smoke out the criminals and deal with them. It is not even possible for the good Abia people that I lead to be involved in this. We suspect, even though that I do not have proof, that they are people that came from outside to destabilize the good things happening in Abia, and we will not let them go scot-free. He stated this when he paid a visit to the headquarters of the 144 Infantry Battalion of the Nigerian Army in Aba, Ukwa West Local Government Area on Saturday on a condolence visit to the wives of the slain soldiers and commiserated with the army. In a statement made available by his chief press secretary, Kazi Uko, Governor Otti thanked the Nigerian Army for reducing the tension that enveloped the state and assured the wives that the slain soldiers that they have been adopted and stated that their plans to provide automatic scholarship for their children. I am happy that you listened to my call that we de-escalate the tension, and I really want to thank you. Abba was on lockdown, but as soon as we had our meeting and we spoke, you reduced the tension and de-accelerated the tension. I really want to thank you. The reason I came here, 144 Battalion Barracks, today is to sympathize with you, to let you know that I feel your pain and I can understand what you're going through at this time. On behalf of the government and people of Abia State, I want to assure you that we are behind you. We know the military high command will also look after you, but because your husband died here in Abia, we have adopted you as daughters of Abia and your children as children of Abia. We have also put a plan in place to ensure that your children will get automatic scholarship until they finish university. From today until they graduate, they have become the responsibility of the Abia State government, and we are going to make it a law so that even when I leave, somebody else will not stop it, Governor Otti declared. Earlier, the Brigadier Commander, Brigadier General Dia, said the army were not relenting in their efforts to apprehend the perpetrators of the heinous act, disclosing that they have been gathering intelligence to bring whoever that is directly or remotely connected to the murders to book. 2 operational vehicles belonging to the army were burned, weapons carted away, while 5 personnel lost their lives during the unfortunate attack. The Speaker of Abia State Assembly, Honorable Emmanuel Emeruwa, Senator Darlington Wokocha, the Chief of Staff to the Governor, Pastor Caleb Ajagba, among others, government functionaries accompanied the governor on his visit. Once again, I send out my condolences to the family of the slain soldiers. It is not easy. It is not. Imagine you training your son, going through all the hardship and all of that, and your son joined the army after the tough training. You understand? You are now about to breathe down. You're about to breathe down and say, finally, at least my pikin, he don't join, they don't pay him. You understand? Make we, he starts supporting you, sending something home. That is the joy of training children. Occasionally, we just call you, okay, mom, I did this to you. Maybe check your account. Mom, I send this for you. Occasionally, even without you even asking. And then trying to make, trying to give back to his people and all that and all that. And then this tragedy now strikes. My dear, it is very difficult. I will not lie to you. It is very difficult to as in not to feel it. In fact, you feel it every day. The people who never come out of this, no matter how long, what's it called? No matter how long we say it didn't happen, even if it happens years back, the people who never come out of it. It is not easy. It is not easy at all. The people will be saying this grief takes over the better part of their life. They don't know how to live with it. In fact, it sends them to another realm. You understand? They never come out of it. There are people who these things, like I said, it happens to and they cannot send their condolences to them. It's not easy. You are proud. 1 minute you are proud. Oh, my Peking, Idi. And then the other minute, you are being told that he has actually been murdered. And worse still, he was murdered within the southeastern region. When you heard that he was actually in Medugri in Borno, you were praying for him every day. Oh God, oh God, take care of my son, protect my son, let him be transferred. You even prayed that he was going to be transferred to, at least around. And then when the transfer happened, the devil struck. When the transfer happened, what happened? The devil struck. You will not be able to live with yourself. In fact, you will start asking God question. God, should I have left him? Should he have remained in Meduguri? At least I will know that I'm hearing his voice. You understand? It is more painful. Governor Otti, in order to exonerate anyone from his state, has thrown caution into the wind. If peradventure investigation reveals the perpetrator of the evil attack is from Abia State, how disappointing and disgraceful it would be for a person of his caliber and status of office not to verify and find out the truth before uttering such an unguarded statement. What do you mean by uttering such an unguarded statement? If you listen to he did not say the perpetrators came from outside. He said the perpetrators may. It is possible they came from outside. He's not saying they came from outside. He's saying it may or may not. So he's not coming outside saying they came from outside. He's not coming out to say they came from outside. He say they may have come from outside. Man of wisdom, kudos to you, Governor Otti. More grace and God's blessings and protection. Enemies of progress can come from anywhere in order to destroy the best of things happening. And I love what Governor Otti said about assisting the families. I really love it. Why? Because he looked beyond, okay, this is not the thing that will happen only when I am here. Because even me, even as I was reading it, that okay, he gave the children scholarship. And I'm like, what happens when another government comes in? And he said he was going to make it a law so that the person coming in will actually do what? Will continue. And I really hope it works. I know this does not in any way ease any grief, ease any pain. What the family of those people who lost their lives want is the life of their children. You understand? They want the life of their husband. They want the life of their children back. You understand? So, but at least, it does not quantify. But I beg, make them use this one whole body. We send their condolences to them, hoping that this does not in any way repeat itself again. All right, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.